Good morning, come in. Hello, I'm Alba Rico. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Francis Mofaya. It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Please take a seat.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, please come on.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Alba Rico. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Vanessa Marcano.
Please take a seat. I'm going to talk to you about our company. IBM is a multinational information technology company. Our principal headquarters is in New York, but we also have many offices around the world, including this one we have here in Madrid. We are looking for an IT profile with interest in technology. You apply for a computer software vacancy. Is that right?
That's right, absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's where my cousin told me the money is.
Okay, let's begin with the interview. What did you study at university?
I graduated in 2018 with a Bachelor of Science degree in Telecommunication Engineering from Technical University of Madrid.
I hold a BSc degree in electronics engineer from the Technical University of Madrid.
What skill did you develop at the university?
During my time at university, I developed lots of interesting things related to technical ones, especially in language programming, such as C, C++, or MATLAB. Besides, one of the most difficult challenges I've ever had during my time at university was developing some process between hardware and software communication, where knowing about C program language was essential.
Well, like abilities, like Java and stuff. Yes, I mean, I learned a lot at university, but I think I especially developed my abilities in time management because, I live like really far from campus, but like really close to this really cool bar area when I used to go with my friends like all the time. And no one could win with me at beer pong or pool. I really loved that time of my life. But I have like to talk with people so we can change class, so I didn't have to go to university before 10 a.m. because it was like too early. And I always want to have like the Fridays free, so it really wasn't easy. I have to talk to a lot of people, and I have to like play with my schedule a lot. And I think I really did a good job. I partied a lot, and I even met deadlines and stuff, at uni.
Oh, that's interesting. I see you've been without a job for the last few months. Can you give me some explanation about it?
During the last few months, I decided to travel abroad to perfect my English.
I just didn't really like the job. It wasn't like the job in itself. It was like everyone else there because I think I really aced at that job. But it was like half of my co-workers, they were totally clueless all the time. They were always making me questions, and the other half were like totally workaholic. They would always be like talking about work all the time. They wouldn't even take like a little coffee break. There wasn't just like a really good working environment. And besides, my boss was on paternity leave. So there wasn't anyone on church that, was like familiar with the company. There was this guy, but he was also new. So he didn't know what he was doing. He only talked to me like to complain when I was late to work, and I was like, dude. But anyway, the point is, when the project went crazy and everyone was nuts, I just quit. Anyway, I need some time to myself, like to rest from all of that. And I was on a few months vacation.
What do you like doing in your spare time?
I like doing my spare time playing saxophone. I really enjoy it because I feel I communicate with other musicians when we play together. But when you're in a group, especially in the band, you need to meet the lines and you need to know how to work in groups when you create a new song. So to me, it's kind of challenge as well.
I don't really have any hobbies. I mean, I used to play the piano when I was a kid, but I just got tired of it. I guess video games.
Okay, and now tell me, what are your weaknesses?
Well, I used to be a bit frustrated when I saw some of my co-workers were not working enough. It really made me really angry. But someday, one of my very friends told me about it was becoming a real problem. Then I did my best effort to solve it. And I tried to focus on the real problem instead of focus on what my colleagues were doing. And it actually really worked.
I don't think I have any. I mean, well, probably it's just that I'm just like super perfectionist. You know, like Monica at Friends, it's like I'm like her.
That's fine. Now, tell me about the time you face a problem and how you resolve it.
So I remember when I was a bachelor student, I had an important project and I was working during 1 week, entirely 1 week. But 2 days before turning in, someone stole my backpack and all the things I had prepared for the project. So I was quite nervous and I didn't know how to. But finally, I dedicated the whole last night working on it. And I finally did it and turning in on time.
I don't think I have many problems. You know, because I'm like super perfectionist, so I don't have them.
Where do you see you in 5 years' time?
I see myself more expertise, probably managing some group and resolving more difficult things, more difficult issues for the company.
Probably living by the sea. I mean, I don't hate Madrid, but in these past 4 years, I think there have been enough. So I don't think I'll be staying here long. So probably move.
Oh, looks like our time is up. Do you have any questions before finishing?
Yes, sure. I'm wondering when can I start?
Oh yeah. Where's the bathroom?